Page 15. Je m'appelle. Activité 4.
Hello, friends! How is it going? Happy home day, everyone. Hello, friends who is tuning in from LinkedIn, YouTube, and Facebook. Welcome back to another on my weekly LinkedIn Live 30 minutes coffee break with your LinkedIn gal. Let me know, like, you guys have been following me for a while. Let me know where exactly you're tuning in from, because I am tuning in from a very special place today. In fact, I'm a little bit late to our coffee meeting is because I'm trying to figure out where I can basically do live with you, because I think the room is a little bit too dark, and making sure I'm hustling free and tuning in with you today and say happy home day to everyone. So let me know. I'm hoping there's some comments coming so I know exactly we are going live smooth here. So it's it's going to be great. And I'm tuning in from Miami, by the way, my new home. So I'm really excited to say hi to everyone. All right, we got friends here. Okay, hello, April. April dialing in from Atlanta, Georgia. Excited to attend and learning. Aw, so good to see you. And Craig, so good to see you as well. Hello from Queens, New York. Amazing. We're all Eastern time here. Great. So let me know how is your week going, because I have some really exciting things to share. Obviously, I think last couple of weeks I already shared with you. I'm like a little bit like stressed. Moving. This is like a really huge move for me from Luxembourg, Europe to US, and now this week we're finally here. And I'm actually at a hotel right now and trying to basically find our new home. So whoever actually are tuning in from Miami, or you're originally from Miami, knowing the region very well, do let me know what's your tips, where exactly is a great place to live, because I am very excited to hear from you, and knowing that where is a great sort of areas or neighbors to live in, it's fantastic. But weekend we have sort of like do some location scouting, which is extremely fun. And I really like Wingwood, which is an area in Miami. I mean, obviously South Beach is absolutely gorgeous, but it's never the same, so yeah, so do let me know. And hello, Irene, good to see you tuning in from Switzerland. Amazing. We got friends from Europe, we got friends from the US. And Arturo, so good to see you. Hello to Houston. I'm going to visit you, Arturo. I would love to go to Houston again. I have an epic fun time last time with my family visiting Houston. It's just a beautiful city, as well as like people are extremely friendly. I love it. And May, good to see you. And hello from UK. I am wondering whether you're sipping your cup of coffee or tea with me today, tuning in. And Millie, good to see you. Millie say, hiring, can't wait to have you on the ADHD Millie show next Friday. Yes, me too. I'm super excited, and I am really excited that we're finally could run this show together, because I know before I'm in Europe, we have like roughly around 6 hours or even 9 hours difference. So it's amazing to have you here and tuning in. Great. So this is one of the big news. And another really fun news is I got email yesterday, and I'm going to read it out because I never ever could imagine receiving this from the CEO of the pot status. And he told me that your podcast, your LinkedIn Gal podcast with Selena Young, has awesome performance in Apple Podcasts. And we got like position number 1 in the category of entrepreneurship in Luxembourg, and position number 4 in entrepreneurship in Switzerland. And, all the way with I have listed in the 19th category in business in Kenya as well, which is really interesting, as well as the category and entrepreneurship in Hong Kong and France for 100-ish in terms of the status. So yeah, crazy stuff. And just want to read it out and let you know, if you haven't tuned into my Your LinkedIn Gal podcast and you love what I've been doing with my LinkedIn show, do let me know. That this is something that you have been listening to, tuning in. I know a couple of you actually, Craig, April as well. I think Irene, Arturo as well. Like you have already tuned into my LinkedIn podcast show. So again, I just want to give you a huge, big thank you, because without your support, my podcast show would never be as successful as of now. Because it's just like literally launching for 4 weeks, and we're already getting so much traction. Great. So enough of an announcement, and you're like, Selena, get on to today's topic, right? All right, I'm here with you. So friends, if you're tuning in totally new to my show, if you're a solopreneur, business coaches, or one in making side hustler who is looking to build a powerful personal brand and turn your connection to customers and boost social engagement on LinkedIn, you, my friend, you're in the right place. So let's go. Like insider, like I said, I'm so excited to have you here today in my live show. I'm incredibly grateful to have you. And seriously, I've dreamed about, my podcast show that I talk about for a very long time. And in fact, now I'm connecting with you temporary in my 3-week home at a hotel in Miami, sipping my cappuccino, which is already finishing, and envisioning you're sitting right across me right now, sipping yours as well. It could be a tea for me. How cool is it that we have this LinkedIn live show to get connected with? And I'm so grateful for you to get tuned in. There is a reason why you're here, because you want to get better result on LinkedIn. And this is what this episode is all about. So let's do this. So do you ever wonder whether your professional brand is being established successfully? How successful you are at finding the right people on LinkedIn and building relationship? I know, you might be wondering, I already got an answer. And you might have probably heard about me talking about this before, but today it's going to be, I'm trimming up the best 3 tips for you about this exactly, which is social selling index. If you haven't seen that before, please go to Google and just putting in, LinkedIn social selling index and check out your score. I know that LinkedIn Sales Navigator is a little bit buggy for the past couple of weeks, because I have a couple of clients that trying to check the score, but unfortunately they can't. And now it has been like totally resolved. So it's a completely free tool to offer by LinkedIn itself to know how effective your personal brand is to market and sell yourself as well as your service and product via LinkedIn. It's a place where you can measure your success and identify opportunity and tailor your approach, whether it's good or not, to redefine and improve on your strategy. So today, I'm going to talk about my top 3 powerful ways to boost your social selling index score in just 3 days. So are you guys ready? If you're ready, drop me an emoji so that I know. And I love that April already dropping your score here. And yeah, don't be afraid. Like, drop me your score, because I want to basically be there for you and answer you any questions. And if I can guess, April, the bar that perhaps you're getting the most highest score is building relationship as well as establishing professional brand, whereas the second and the third pillars is a little bit lower. Am I right? If that's the case, let me know. And for those of you who are tuning in right now, and let me know how excited you are with learning a little bit about how to boost your SSI and whether you know what's your SSI score, so I can help you further. Great. And Arturo said waiting for the next episode, and the next episode is live today, so I'm really grateful that you love my show, and I love to have you here tuning in. Great. And Arturo said my SSI is at 3%, right? And 25% network SSI. Okay, that's actually really good, Arturo. And I would explain a little bit of how SSI works, so you exactly know what those 2% is really about. Okay, Great. So drop me a fire emoji so I can get going. Great. So first of all, understanding what you're doing wrong, learning from your mistake, but more importantly is really understanding what you're doing right and doubling down. It's all about that when it comes to like LinkedIn personal branding and understanding how well your LinkedIn profile is. And think of it as a little bit like try and error diet. You have set your health goal. You're trying different type of foods, right? Maybe you try Snicker bar after dinner. It's not helping, but cutting out carbs, eating more protein heavy food seems pretty positive result. So similarly, you need to objectively look at what kind of impact your LinkedIn profile is having by analyzing the current situation. Then find what can be improved and do more what works for you. So, based on the shocking LinkedIn internal data, 78% of people that are using social media selling are ahead of their peers that aren't using social. So, you're right here with me. So, you're definitely in the right place learning about that. And I'm going to give you a LinkedIn insider explain to this so that if you're multitasking, you're driving, or you're folding your laundry, or you're at the gym, which is great, but come back to me. If your SSI score is under 60, let me see whether there's anybody that, which I don't see anyone is actually under 60 at the moment. But if you do, that's okay. Your LinkedIn goal is here. It will negatively impact your post reach. So whatever you're posting on LinkedIn, your reach is going to get reduced. But the higher SSI score you're getting, about 60 to 70, you will get roughly around 10 post rich more. And if you get 70 to 80, you will get 20% more. And then more for 90 and above, you will get 30% more. So the more SSI score that you're gaining higher, the better is it going to be to help your content reach as well as engagement on LinkedIn. So according to LinkedIn, like I said, higher SSI score, 51 more business and career than peers that is with a lower SSI. So let's base on all the 4 pillars to really measure your SSI score so that I know exactly where you're at as well. And do let me know if I am right that your SSI score when you're checking right now, establishing your professional brand as well as building relationships should be the highest in the toolbar. Whereas finding the right people and engage with insight is the one that it's where you're struggling at. Let me know whether I guessed it right. If I'm not, do let me know. So I can share with you more tips about it. So let's go for establishing your professional brand. And again, there's 4 pillars measuring your SSI score. Each pillars carry 25 points. And Arturo, bear with me because I'm going to share with you what's the percentage of the industry SSI as well as network SSI just a bit. And great. And April said, yes, exactly. What's 100% correct. Great. April, I'm so glad my guess is correct for you. And Hassan, good to see you. We're both in Miami. We've got to meet up. I'm really excited to finally meet you in person. How fun is it like to have LinkedIn to get connected with, right? Where I got to meet you in person with my LinkedIn family. And I'm just like incredibly grateful for this platform because I just meet amazing, awesome friends over here. And okay. Hassan said SSI is not available as of now for accurate reading. Okay. So do let me know if it's maybe because you have it in private mode that you haven't get your SSI score, or why is that? Do let me know. Or I can actually drop a SSI, social selling index. Yeah, I have the link here and you guys can basically check directly. So to make sure we are on the same page. So I just checked mine. Mine is 90. Oops. Yeah, perfect. Great. Oh, interesting. Mine is 94. Yeah, right here. Perfect. Yeah, so yeah, again, do let me know if you can check your score, if you have any issue about this score. Okay, good to know. Okay, LinkedIn don't want me to comment here. Yeah, I should have known better. Sorry, my bad. But if you're on YouTube as well as Facebook, you would be able to see this link. But let me ping you again so that I know exactly everyone actually have the exact same link and you will be able to check your SSI score because that's important. I know a couple of you on Instagram is already asking me, oh, Selena, where can I check my score? Okay, there you go. So I just sent it to you. And yeah, do let me know if you can see it. Great, great, great. And Arturo, do let me know whether you can see it as well. Cool. And Andrew, hello there. So good to see you. We just finished our LPBA graduation party yesterday, and it's just so epic. And I'm so grateful for you as well as all the insider enrolled to my program. And yesterday is our final day, but I look very, very forward to have a one-on-one session with all of you doing a personal LinkedIn profile deep dive and share with you more tips about that. And Korean, so good to see you. Hello, hello. Very amazing to see you. And Michelle, great to see you from Manila as well. Wow, fantastic. Great. Hassan put in yours as well. Okay, Hassan has 60 over 100. Okay, working on it right now. And don't worry, today it's all about how to boost your SSI. So let's go. So we talk about the four pillars: establish your personal brand, which is 25 points is the highest, and you should be able to get roughly around 20 to 23 score if you're tuning in today and learning some of the actionable item. And it's when your professional profile, your LinkedIn profile is fully complete. Do other people look at your profile, or do you show up in searches? Your personal brand should build around your customers as well as your client, creating content and article relevant to your industry, and comment on trending topics and show yourself to be the subject matter expertise. And the next one is finding the right people. It measures how much and how well you use the platform. Do you do daily logins? Are you using advanced search capabilities? Are you using keywords to put in LinkedIn search bar? Are you using advanced filtering? Are you looking at others' members' profile? Are you looking at a profile that is outside of your first degree connection? First degree connection means you guys are friends. If you're second degree connection, which means you have friends as a common friends, but not necessary as a friend with them on LinkedIn. As for third degree connection is both of you don't have a common friends, but somehow it's you're a LinkedIn member. So do check out your second degree connection so to increase your finding the right people bar and making the most of all different ways to find people relevant to your industry. Moving on to next is engage with insight. So engage with insight, it is how much you engage in your social conversation. Do you share content every week? Is it weekly? If it's weekly, we talk about like how comfortable are you with posting content. If you can set a goal to yourself and consistently showing up for your audience, what's that number is going to be? Do people engage with that particular content? Do you engage with other people's content by leaving a meaningful comments, not just like great post or just a thumbs up or just the emoji? So comment like you're talking to a friend. Don't act as a bot. BOT bot. You need to discover and share conversation worthy update to create and grow relationship. So that's the third pillars. So moving on to the next one is building relationship. So building relationship, it is the quality of your network. Do you have more than 500 connection, or the percentage of your network is VP level or above? Do you want to make relationship that involve all the key players in a company that you're hoping to work with? So LinkedIn is a social media platform as such. Building and maintaining relationship really play a majority part of your SSI score. I know it's easier said than done, but your score is automatically calculated by LinkedIn, and it's update every 3 days on LinkedIn. So if you are doing any of these action that I'm sharing with you, check in 3 days and check out whether your score is going to increase. And like I said, as my wild guest April already told me, your lowest toolbar is finding the right people and engage with insight, right? So I am going to share with you 3 exact powerful ways to help you help my clients to boost their social selling index score just in 3 days. So if you're tuning in, let's take some action together. You know me, I'm an action taker type of girl. If you are ready to take some action, give me a fire emoji so that I know that you're tuning in and ready to take some action with me today. Sounds good? Great. All right, I just want to double check whether my Instagram followers as well as audience can really see the SSI. Okay, they have no issue. Sounds good. Great. So let's go. These is the 3 powerful ways for you. Number 1 is using LinkedIn search bar to perform advanced search filtering. So what's advanced search is when you type in, let's say you are targeting audience in a tech company, you put technology, right? And you can filter by a post, you can filter by location, you can filter by events, you can filter by specific companies. So this is how you will be increasing the bar of finding the right people. And that's so simple. So anybody have try on doing advanced search on LinkedIn? If that's the case, do let me know in the comment box so I know that you have tried that before. And hello, Nate. So good to see you here, checking in. Amazing. And Hassan said, yeah, working on it. And Arturo says, yeah, 62 out of 100. So if you have tried the advanced search bar, then that's fantastic. And if you have not and you have problem doing it, do let me know so I can explain with you further in this live show. So moving on to the next powerful tips is go to your private to you dashboard. It should be a light blue box right beneath and on your LinkedIn profile page, right beneath your location on LinkedIn. Go to the very first tab. Reach out to the people who viewed your profile, which is the number first. And you should have a number roughly, if you're starting new on LinkedIn, it should be like a 3-digit number. If you're like myself, which have been with LinkedIn for a while and have created a pretty good audience, then you should be getting somewhere a 4-digit, like somewhere like 5,000 or 6,000 in terms of who viewed your profile. You know what? Those are people that are so genuinely interested in you, interested with your profession, interested you as a professional, interested in your business and interested in your service offering. So start the conversation right there. So do let me know if you would be able to check your private to your dashboard who viewed your profile over there. And if you still have issue checking it out, do let me know as well. So going back to the last one is going back to the fundamentals. Hope you make sure all your profile section are filled in. I'm talking about the 12 exact steps that you can optimize your LinkedIn headline for SEO. And if you're not sure what those 12 steps are exactly, what are they, do DM me later and put in SSI. So I'm going to send you an email with that powerful 12 step with one page telling you places that you need to basically update on your LinkedIn profile. So if your profile like LinkedIn profile headline is also optimized as LinkedIn SEO, which is bravo to you. And I have actually done a couple of LinkedIn live episodes teaching you how to basically create an impactful and like winning SEO LinkedIn headline for you. So this is the pillar 1. If you go back to the fundamentals, really complete the 12 powerful steps on your LinkedIn profile, you're establishing your professional brand, which is pillar 1. You should have an average score of 22. And if as for the last score, which is building relationship, you should have up to 25. And also LinkedIn are taking into a huge account in terms of whether you get recommendation from other LinkedIn members as well. So if you do have at least 5 recommendation, your score of SSI is going to be higher as well. So hope all these 3 powerful steps that I just shared with you to boost your social selling index score in just 3 days, it's going to be helpful for you. And start taking action on these powerful steps and get a better SSI that you want in order to post. When you're posting on LinkedIn, it helps your reach getting higher and higher and gaining more eyeballs on LinkedIn profile and building a personal brand that you freaking proud of, because I am for you. So here you go, my friends. And thank you so very much for tuning into my weekly LinkedIn Live. I'm going to wrap up by answering the questions that Arturo have earlier, which is a fantastic question. So what's the 2 percentage you get on SSI, right? So one of the percentage is the industry SSI. So SSI score is completely relative. So does it really means relative? It's meaning, for example, my SSI score is bid against yours. So because if we're connected on LinkedIn, that will be the SSI score that we're bidding against. But what's the difference between industry as well as connection? So industry is where, for example, my industry, I put in technology. If you put in your industry in somewhere like, let's say HR, let's say corporate training or anything, your SSI score is bidding against anyone that is within that industry. So for example, you have an SSI score average out 65, then you will bid against everyone in the industry of, like, let's say minus technology with their SSI score. And that's why you get the percentage. So if you arrive in the percentage of number 1%, which means you're doing really, really well, you win against all the industry connection you have with the best SSI score. Does it make sense? Arturo, do let me know whether I answer your questions for the industry SSI. Whereas for network SSI, so for example, for me, I have roughly around 9,553 connection on LinkedIn. And those will be the connection that I have and bidding against my SSI. So my SSI today is 81. And my SSI score is going to bid against everyone in my network. So if any of my network have a higher SSI score, then my percentage is going to go lower. But if my SSI score is 81, it's going to be quite high in compare with anybody in my connection, then my percentage is going to be higher. Does it make sense? If it makes sense, do drop me a fire emoji so I know that you get what I'm telling you right here and you understand the percentage right now. So let's aim for 1% for you, shall we? 1% in terms of your SSI industry. Sorry, it's a little bit noisy. And 1% in terms of your connection percentage. Sounds good? Give me a thumbs up, give me a fire emoji so that I know you're ready to increase your SSI score in terms of your industry SSI percentage as well as your connection. And let me know if you have any questions around SSI while I'm still here with you, because I'm just so excited to have you here today. So I know I've been doing that for a while, and I mean, all of you are, I mean, just again, like, I'm just so incredibly having most of you really tuning in to my show. And I want to quickly show you. Let me see whether I can show you. Ooh, sorry. My beautiful surrounding right now could be a little bit like difficult. Okay, Hassan, give me a fire emoji, which is great. So this is my hotel. I don't know whether I can show you some greeneries. I mean, coral cables right now, and it's a very, very nice hotel. It's difficult to see, but yeah, again, I'm just like really, really excited to be here with all of you tuning in from a different place. different part of the world. I'm in the US now. So yeah, I hope those are super, super helpful. As you know, you're LinkedIn girl. I love to tell you where I am exactly in the world, as well as where is my surrounding. And it's like basically really, really beautiful weather in Miami. I'm just, again, very, very extremely grateful. So Hassan, I appreciate you. Irene also said, got it. Great, great, great. Irene, give me a thumbs up, which means you get the idea that I talk about the percentage in terms of the industry SSI as well as connection SSI. And May also give me a thumbs up. Okay, Hassan asked a really good question. How often does score change? So it's every 3 days. So every 3 days, LinkedIn is going to update your SSI score. So if you take the action that I just shared with you, the 3 powerful steps, which is doing advanced search on the LinkedIn search bar that I talk about, and check your private to you dashboard and reach out and connect with people who viewed your profile. And last but not least is going back to fundamentals, the 12 powerful steps on your LinkedIn, so that you can get connected with all these so you can be able to complete all the LinkedIn steps as well as section and area, so you will be able to get a higher score or maybe maximize score in the established using your professional brand. And if that's the case, do let me know. These are the 3 ways, but check every 3 days so you know your score has been updated. But when my clients are trying to boost their SSI score, this is the exact 3 powerful steps. I mean, obviously more that I share with them, that they will be able to increase the SSI score straight away just in 3 days. So do practice it and let me know whether it's helpful for you. And April, thank you very much for tuning in. This was really great. I appreciate you very much. And if you have any questions, again, you know me, you know where is your LinkedIn girl. And I look extremely forward to see you again next week, same time. And happy hump everyone, and wish everyone have a fantastic week ahead. And bye for now, everyone. Bye.